This is a HeadGum podcast.
Greetings, Nadpoles. It is I, the Breakfast Wizard, here to talk to you about Magic Spoon, the sacred artifact I use to cast my cereal-mancy spells. After years of... Oh, what's that? It turns out this is an ad for Magic Spoon the cereal, not my spellcasting focus. As such, I'm going to let Caldwell take over. Ta-ta! Hey gang, Caldwell here. Sorry about that. Real quick, here is what you need to know. Birthday cake flavor is back. That's right, this limited edition cereal was so popular that Magic Spoon brought it back, and now you can get it for yourself. For a limited time, Magic Spoon is offering a free box of birthday cake cereal with every purchase, including subscriptions. This cereal is normally $10, so this gift with purchase is a great deal. To take advantage of this offer, head to magicspoon.com/PawPawBDay to grab a custom bundle of cereal and get a free box of birthday cake and try the magic for yourself. Remember, this exclusive offer is only available to NADPOD listeners. So go to magicspoon.com/PawPawBDay to add a free box of birthday cake to any order. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they will refund your money, no questions asked. Okay, the Breakfast Wizard is still loose in my house somewhere, so I have to go. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.
Welcome to the campaign after the campaign. This is not another D&D podcast. Welcome back to Bohemia, everyone. I'm your Dungeon Master, Brian Murphy, joined by Jake Hurwitz.
Hard one, Surefoot.
Emily Axford.
Moonshine Sabin, electrifying crick, coming after your lich, bitch.
Oh, threatening. And of course, Caldwell Tanner.
Beverly Tokel, the 5th Warrior of the Dusk, Slayer of the Husks.
Ooh, okay.
I hope so.
We shall see.
Fingers crossed.
Guys, it has been a minute. Happy New Year to all the Nadpoles out there.
Happy 2 year, I say.
Yeah.
Happy 2 year.
Beautiful.
It's been a long time. So there are a lot of twos in this year.
That's right.
There are a
Wow, year
lot.
of the boobs,
It's
2020.
actually a double crit.
It's the year of the boobs. We got to keep going
It's
until
the year
2022.
of the double crit.
Best year of all of our
Ooh,
lives.
okay.
Oh, man.
Is beautiful. Roll with advantage and it crit twice.
2020, roll with advantage.
That's good.
shit.
Check our store.
Check our store. It's already up.
That's first item in the store from our D&D lifestyle brand. Sweet, guys. It has been a minute, so let's do a little recap.
Love it.
Last time, you guys faced the Lich Akarat as he attempted to resurrect dead gods and send them to wreak havoc on the material plane. After carving through his acolytes, you were able to stop the teleportation of half of the 6 gods, but the other 3 made it through. One was a large monster that looked like a gargoyle, another a green, gooey, poisonous mass of eyeballs, and the last was some kind of dinosaur siege monster. You defeated Akarat here, but Alanis warned you that the battle was not over. Akarat didn't need to be the ruler of hell to control the rogue gods now that the ritual was completed. You then had to decide who would wear the Hellfire crown in Akarat's place, and decided on Pendergreen.
The logical choice.
Yep.
Moonshine cast a Gaius spell on him, ordering Pendergreens to banish all of the souls that were being held here against their will, then close every layer of hell except the first. Pendergreens gifted Moonshine the blessing of his essence, cursing her sword so that he could speak to her at any time.
Blessings.
And with that, he banished you back to the material plane where 3 rogue gods, controlled by Akarat, prepare to destroy all that you hold dear. And that's where we are now.
Well, that can't happen.
Beverly, you say that as you guys land in the Whisperwood. You guys...
Oh, we're in the Whisperwood.
Yeah,
okay.
you guys appear with Alanis on the material plane, and you find yourselves...
So we're near Gladeholm.
Yes, you're in the woods just outside of Gladeholm. You see crystalline trees with unnatural colored leaves, purples and blues and oranges. There are still some crick elves living out here, and you can see some bonfires.
But by choice, right? Not by...
Yeah, you see it's
Okay.
there are way less people living out here, but it is also a magical forest.
Yeah,
like, you
no,
see-
it seems like a good life so long as there's the opportunity to live in Gladeholm.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
see Cooter pokes his head out of a magical tree house and goes, Moonshine, where'd you come from?
Hey, Cooter, I came from hell.
Hell. Oh,
Yeah.
damn. You see he sips some tea. Wow, that's messed up.
Installed a new leader in my stead, but I'm probably doomed to go there.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, your mama and your daddy just came through a little bit ago with Ulfgar. Yeah.
They made it back.
Cooter.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah,
This
he
is
was riding. Your
wonderful
daddy
news.
was riding some kind of weird worm saying Excelsior or something. It was weird.
Yeah, that actually ain't new.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he does that all the time.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, Cooter. Well, I'm gonna go rendezvous with them. But everything good out here?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
you ain't seen any, I don't know, giant evil dinosaurs going
giant
around.
evil dinosaurs.
Gooey eyeball.
Hey,
dog
babe.
thing.
Hey, babe. Have you seen any was it gooey eyeballs?
Gooey eyeballs.
Gooey eyeballs. Giant dinosaurs.
Gargoyles as well.
You see his new high elven wife, Spirilla, pokes her head out and she goes,
Yes, Barilla, you got a
No,
little
my
dirty
love,
in
I
you.
have not seen any giant dinosaurs or gooey eyeball monsters.
Oh, it's that kind of tea.
Damn, look at Cooter slumming it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Spirilla, you are positively glowing.
Thank you so much. I'm living a wild life out here.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, the fresh air is good for that complexion.
Thank you so
Before you
much.
had that high elf pallor.
Yeah. I love your chimenea. You really made a beautiful patio out here.
Thank you. Yes, you can just. The woods are magical. I can't believe us high elves weren't living out here. Look at this. You see, she just starts kicking into the wall and just breaks off part of their house. Cooter helps her like lay out some branches, and it just starts growing a new bedroom.
Oh, are you trying to tell us something?
We're renovating. Yeah.
Oh, okay, just renovating. An addition, I didn't know if it was addition to the house. And
Oh, I don't
addition to
know.
the
Are
family.
you pregnant yet, Spirilla? It's quite difficult
Do
for
you guys communicate?
high elves to conceive, but I suppose your crick sperm could be so potent.
Wow, she just said
We should-
sperm. She just said it.
Really go into the castle, I think.
You see Alanis? Alanis is just like running through a million things in her head, and she goes like, "Okay, no, this seems super weird to be out here talking to Cooter, but actually, you guys need your rest anyway. We need to all be rested up before we do any of
Alanis,
this."
I got a question, okay? And I'm going to run it by my dad because actually he's here, but I'd like to ask you of it. I was thinking of maybe borrowing the thinking cap.
You can certainly speak to your father about it. I think
right.
he would allow it. Yeah,
Cool,
these are
cool.
pretty extreme circumstances.
Yeah. All right, then let's go find him.
Yes,
All right.
I need counsel from Mama myself.
All right. Well, it's up to you guys. If you want my advice, I think hunker down, get some sleep immediately, and then let's meet up first thing in the morning. I'll round everybody up.
Yes,
I can
please.
head into town right now. I can warn Erdan, have him send out messages to the other free cities, make sure the guards are on high alert. I can try to find the gods, see where they're located, figure out our next plan. Akarat's not just gonna show up without thinking and start blowing stuff up. And if he
Yeah.
does, I'll come get you.
Hey,
All right.
Cooter,
Okay.
can you get Alana some tea? She looks pretty sleepy.
Yeah. He chucks a full mug of hot tea out. Oh, sorry. Shit. I should probably come down and bring that to you. Let me make another pot.
Oh, wow, this teacup's just magically reforming, though. That's nice.
Starts to come back together.
I whisper into my cursed sword to Pendergreens, and I say, "Thanks for dropping us in the Whisperwood."
Oh yeah, I figured like if something was screwed up in Gladeholm, you guys might want to be like right outside of it. I'm kind of a tactical genius.
Yeah, I gotta say, you showing a little bit of heart there, huh?
Oh, you know what? They call me the betrayer, but maybe the only thing I'm betraying
Is what a nice guy you
what
are.
a nice guy I am. I guess
Betraying expectation.
I'm betraying expectations. There you go.
Wow.
Well, thank you.
Never been so happy to be wrong.
Okay.
Hey, well, thanks for making this guest room. Cooter, you mind if we put it to use?
Yeah, Cooter goes, oh yeah, y'all are welcome to come in here and stay in our new weird guest room if y'all want.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. You know what? I only need 4 hours of trance, so I'm gonna do
Same.
something slightly inconvenient for, well, I guess just Beverly. Sure.
And
I'm
Balnor.
gonna wake you up in the middle of the night and make you eat a meal. Okay?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're going to have to do sort of a midnight snack, and then you can go back to bed.
We're bulking up.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what you do
doing
when you bulk.
a
Yeah.
night bulk. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, okay.
My dad used to do that. He would get up and get a midnight snack.
Well, we're keeping the tradition alive.
That's right. You
Yeah,
gotta do
Moonshine
that.
and I will wake you up after 4 hours. Hard one passes out for 9 hours.
Oversleeps. Alana sends you guys off. You guys climb a rope ladder into Cooter's treehouse, and Alanis waves to you guys, and she goes, I'll let them know about the phylactery too, and I'll help Erdan
yeah.
get to work on trying to remove that.
Please do. Also, I got some snow globes from Hell as souvenirs, so if you could pass those along.
But do you want to just give
what
them, give it to them yourself tomorrow?
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys first thing in the morning. Meet me at the castle.
Okay.
All right.
Will do.
You see, she disappears.
Okay. I go into a trance, but then at 4 hours, I make a hero's feast, wake everyone up, shove it down their throats, and then go into another trance to get my spell slots back.
Great. You see Cooter walks in while you're cooking the hero's feast. Oh, what you making there? Mind if I have a little bit of that, or
Yeah, absolutely, Cooter. Cooter, you want to come to battle?
do I want to come to battle?
I never seen you on the field. I don't know what sort of
I'm a little bit of a medic. I can help out, handing out potions or applying salves and whatnot. That's kind of my thing.
You have always been a man of the people, and I think that you should come with us.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
18.
18.
Cooter, I once heard that in times like these, everyone needs to go to battle, even old men.
You see Balnor looks up super tearfully, and Cooter looks down at Balnor, then looks at you and goes, I don't really know the significance of that phrase, but fuck it. Sprilla, is it cool if I leave town for a couple days? I don't know. How long you think we'll be gone?
Yeah, a couple days.
Couple days, all right. Well, I'm not much of a warrior, but I do have a little bit of medicinal training, so if anybody gets knocked out or anything, I can run around and...
Maybe we can scrounge up some fancy high elf armor for you.
Oh, great idea.
I don't know if I'm proficient in things, if that makes sense.
Maybe we could get you like...
You know what? I might just be inviting you into a bad fate. Maybe you shouldn't join us.
It's up to you guys. I'll come along. I don't give a shit.
I guess I wanted to give you a chance to shine because I know that you're a strong dude.
Oh, thanks.
I think you'd look great in like a white frock, kind of like a Florence Nightingale vibe, just running around.
Yeah, Cooter Nightingale.
Yeah, I'll wear a frock. All right, I'll start packing my things.
Get this guy a frock.
You see, Cooter starts packing his things.
Okay, we got Cooter loaded up with some potions.
Is it the middle of the night? Are we eating dinner? What's going on?
Yeah, but Cooter also is partaking of the hero's feast.
Yeah, Cooter had dinner.
Yeah, because I think it's up to 10 people. Hey, sarsaparilla?
It's just Spirilla.
Oh, so pardon me. I thought it was short for sarsaparilla. It's I got a feast if you want to partake. You'll have a really good day tomorrow.
I would love to have some. Do you want some Tupperware in case you need some of this later or anything?
Absolutely.
Is it cool that we're eating this in bed?
Isn't that normal amongst the Crick people? Yeah, that's pretty much where I eat all my meals.
Honestly,
double-checking.
It's not because we could have a dining room if we wanted to. It's just fun to eat in bed.
It's absolutely fun. And then sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night, yummy dream crumbs.
Exactly.
So how many people can you do for a Hero's Feast?
Up to 12 other creatures.
Wow.
Sweet. Cooter and Spirilla also give you guys some Tupperware so that you
For
can have
5
Hero's
more.
Feast for later.
Ooh. Yeah, we might meet 5 birds or something who we want to be really strong. Or maybe other warriors. We'll see.
So you guys shove a bunch of food in your mouths in the middle of the night. You guys finish sleeping. Hard One trances his full 9 hours, I think it is.
It's
going up.
My God, am I well tranced.
Yeah, let's say I couldn't wake him up, so when he wakes up in the morning, then I give him the Tupperware.
I prefer the eggs cold.
She tried to sleep feed you, man. It was weird.
So the next morning, the sun rises. It is day.
Okay, y'all. So, I guess, we don't really have a lay of the land as to, what's going on. I don't know how we're going to find these things. I
We
guess
got to
let's-
get to the castle first.
Let's talk to the cat, get to the castle, see if we can borrow the thinking cap, see if we can find Lucanus and Meemaw. And Mama.
Sweet. You guys head into Gladeholm. You see the troops here are all on high alert. They're all rushing into action. You see high elven warriors in elegant armor lead new Crick Elf recruits in morning drills. You see the druids of the old folks circle confer with archwizards of the academy. You rush to the castle with its elegant water garden, soon to be water park.
Oh, wow, the slide's really coming in.
Yeah, you see that there are some high elven generals sitting on floating leaves like a lazy river looking over a map.
It looks so dangerous. I can't wait to go on this.
You guys also see the symbol of Gladeholm, this silver tree with frayed branches reaching up towards the sky. You guys are recognized by some guards who quickly usher you into a war room within the castle. It's got a full glass wall that looks out onto the ocean, tall ceilings, and walls lined with books. There are various arcane readers, trackers, and devices throughout the room. It's part war room, part study, part lab. You see in the center of the room, there is another one of these bowls that Alanis uses to make projections, but this one is much larger. It looks to be the size of...
It's like a bathtub.
It's like a dining room table. It's huge.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. It looks like it was specifically made for a council to stand around it and discuss battlefield strategy. And you see a bunch of your friends here. You see that Alanis is here, along with Erdan and Mama. And you also see Mima, Lucanus, and Ulfgar. You see the latter three, especially Lucanus and Mima, snap their heads towards you. Moonshine! Moonshine, I'm so glad you're all right! Mima runs over and gives you a hug.
I'm so glad you're all right. I mean, Ulfgar promised me you're going to be okay, but it's good to see you.
Yeah, we had a crazy time. There were these...
Lucanus, where'd you go?
Well, I was blown off into astral space. You see he narrows his eyes at Alanis. I'm sorry, okay? I had a plan, and sometimes things get screwed up. It's not my fault, man. Get off my back. And Lucanus goes, I tried to get a few cracks in at one of those angels that was going after Ulfgar. And
Birds, you mean?
Birds, yes.
Yeah,
and I misjudged where I was going, and I ended up getting caught in the vortex of one of these portals. But luckily, your mother and Ulfgar followed me in, and the three of us were able to get out together.
Good, wow.
Yeah.
It's damn good to see you guys.
Yeah, it really is.
It's good to see you all.
And you're all healthy. Let me check them for soft spots.
You start checking them for soft spots. They look all good. They look like they rested and stuff.
This is a sight for sore eyes.
You guys see Alanis waves you guys over to join her at the projection pool. You look in, and you guys see a map of Bohemia. There's the main continent, which is shaped... it kind of looks like Australia, but it's a bit thinner in the middle. Then the large, mostly uninhabited continent that's above it, that's the frigid north. You see the free cities, Gladeholm, Hillholm, Frostwind, and Irondeep are marked in blue, while the eastern side of the continent, including Galateron and Esri, are marked in white to show chosen occupation. You see that in the mountain ranges connecting the east side of the continent to the west, there are markers for chosen troops who have set up war camps, basically just waiting for an opportunity to travel through and attack the nearby city of Irondeep. You also see that south of Hillholm, behind another group of mountain ranges, are the ruins of Osmodia, the fallen Orcish city. There is no marker on that one.
It fell to Akarat.
You see Alanis pipes up and she goes, the city of Osmodia fell when we took out Osmodius the first time. We cleared it out when we went through the hell portal the first time we killed Osmodius.
Has there been any activity there since? And I accidentally touched the puddle.
You touch it, just all turns to smoke.
Oh, sorry.
That's like a half-hour ritual. If you could not touch that,
I'll give you a help action.
does it in 15 minutes. Everyone stands around weirdly. Ulfgar goes and gets like some finger sandwiches and comes back.
I was gonna say there better be like a plate of croissants.
Yeah,
I pick it another hero's feast. No one's gonna eat this. I'll have another.
You can have a hero snack, yeah.
And you see Alanis goes, the halflings in Hillholm have reported orcs in the area. It is likely that they're gathering there. So anyway, Akarat's gods, aka the Hollow Goddies, are extremely powerful. I did some research last night based on their physical descriptions, and while there's very little information about them, I was able to find some. These beasts are thousands of years old, and most of what is known about them is just retellings of oral traditions. Somebody just wrote down stories that someone had told them long ago. So take everything I say here with a grain of salt, because we don't know much.
It's myth, but myth usually represents some truth.
Exactly. So the bubbling slime monster that we saw is a monster that was once known as the Jubilix, an ancient faceless monster and devourer of men. You guys see an image of this green ooze monster with dozens of bloodshot eyes dripping with toxic, steaming goo. Its attacks are highly poisonous. It brings plague and disease that can spread rapidly, and it's known to absorb its incapacitated foes into its body. We also believe it can change form because it was spotted in the Iron Deep Mountains by a scout, but then quickly disappeared.
Could it take the form of a human?
The scout party said that it just disappeared into thin air. So it could have teleported, it could have taken a gaseous form. It did not sound like it transformed into a human. You see she places a marker, like a black marker, to denote an Akarat sighting near Iron Deep. And she goes, unfortunately, these gods are super powerful and have some kind of arcane block where I can't scry on them directly. And this one has been extremely hard to track because it can change forms. So we don't have an exact read on it. Last known sighting near the Iron Deep Mountains.
Okay.
The next god is the gargoyle-looking one. This one was once a demon lord named Fraz Orbleu. This one is the most humanoid-like and has the greatest command of magic. It, too, can change shape and hide its true form, but I did catch it for a brief moment in the ruins of Osmodia. I was able to track it there. She places a black marker there. Since the halflings have reported sightings of orcs gathering here, we can assume Akarat is using this body as the general of his army.
Is Akarat ever limited by the intelligence of the bodies that he inhabits?
You see Alanis thinks about it for a sec. Let me go ahead and do a history check for her. Nat fucking 20. Yes, I do think he is limited by the type of body that he chooses. I think
good.
This demon lord is most likely going to be the one that he's able to speak through, that he's going to be able to control the easiest. The other ones he did succeed with the ritual, so I'm sure he will have command of their bodies. Whether or not they'll be able to speak, I don't know.
But there's a chance he might succumb to their primordial rage and be unable to control them a little bit?
I doubt he will lose control of them.
I guess I'm more interested, to find out if he can be commanding an army as a giant monster or if he would be limited. So that's a good answer.
I do think that the reason this demon lord is down in Osmodia is because there's a bit of politicking going on.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's rallying the troops.
I think the other ones are going to be more straight-on attacks.
Okay, thank you.
The last monster is the most fearsome, a legendary god of destruction known as the Tarask. The stories say that the monster is impossible to kill and is immune to magic.
Okay, so where's that one?
Right.
Immune to magic?
Again, it's a story. It's likely an exaggeration, but there could be some truth to it.
It's just like it doesn't get sick during flu season, that sort of thing.
Perhaps, yeah. And then to answer your question, hard one, that one we've been able to track directly to the frigid north. That one has not changed form at all. That one, you see she points to an uninhabited area of the frigid north east of Frostwind. And you see she flicks her finger and a black marker appears. And this one, unlike the other ones that are static, that are just like assumed locations of these monsters, this one is like moving ever so slightly.
Which direction is it headed?
It looks to be headed towards Frostwind.
Oh, towards Frostwind. It's not there yet.
No, it is not there yet.
Okay.
So we've sent messages to all of the free cities, and the Frost Dwarves are gathering
May
at the wall.
I ask an uncouth question? Is there a way to get this most fearsome creature to go after Esri or one of the places that is chosen? I'm not proud to ask that question, but
I
it's...
think we've got to be thinking of any and every strategy available at our disposal.
Yeah.
I think Akarat is going to be careful not to equally attack the Chosen and the free cities. I think he sees where this is headed. He sees that we're the underdogs. He's trying to squash us quickly so then he can, at full force, fight the Allah. He wants to erase us from the equation.
Okay, so because of Akarat's guidance, we could not try to sick this bad guy on Theala.
I imagine Theala's sitting this one out, just waiting to see what happens.
That is a big part of the problem. Yeah, you see Ulfgar looks at the map. You've always known that he's had kind of like a crush on Alanis, so you see he like folds his arms and tries to sound really smart, and he goes, yes, indubitably so. I would...
Ulfgar, you dropped your sandwich in the pool.
Oh my goodness. And you see Alanis backs up and she goes like, I think you're cool. Just talk how you talk. It's cool. You're a super smart battle master. You know your way around a battlefield. Just be yourself. Yeah, no, I was doing that. I say indubitably all the time.
Well put, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
I was going to say indubitably myself.
This is how Hard One and I talk. You see him just eyes pleading.
Indubitably.
Yeah.
Forsooth, my good man.
Yeah, I heard Ulfgar say indubitably a bunch of times.
Yeah, you see Mima nods. Indubitably, yeah.
Quite right.
Yeah. Mima side-eyes Lucanus as she goes, indubitably. And Lucanus goes, everyone, it's fine. Everyone's smart here. That's why we're here.
We're all indubitably smart.
Yes.
Lucanus, prithee, hold your tongue.
Now that's normal. He talks like that.
There you go. Yeah.
You see Ulfgar after he's done kind of like blushing, he clears his throat and he goes, yeah, that's going to be a problem for Iron Deep. If one of these gods is near the city, it's likely that as soon as it attacks, the Chosen will use this as an opportunity to attack our troops there.
So is Iron Deep the greatest threat right now?
Alanis goes,
Or is this most fearsome monster the greatest threat?
I think right now everything is pretty bad, and I think we got to divide us up, and we need to tackle each one of these things individually.
Mama, my queen.
Yes, my champion.
Warm blood flows through my veins. I will fight for you. Where doth you send me?
You see, she hops up to your chest and puts her head against yours.
You honor me.
Let us talk about the best course of action, and then I shall decide where to dispense you, my champion. For I know that loose end will be tied up.
I live to serve you.
You see Erdan speaks up, and he goes, well, if Akarat's phylactery is in the Allcaster, someone will need to take care of that. I can handle that. Mama, if you would join me, perhaps warn the people of the city, then I can teleport the city, land it somewhere safe, then dispel the Allcaster and get to work performing a ritual to remove Akarat's essence from it.
Erdan, I have a question.
Yes.
I was wondering if I could borrow the thinking cap. I defer to your wisdom. I do not ask for any greedy reason. I ask because I think it could help, but if you think it's a bad idea, I'm not going to press it.
You see Lucanus looks at you and then looks at Erdan and goes, come on, man, let her have it. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage.
17!
Nice.
17. Erdan kind of scratches his head. He looks uncomfortable. He goes, well, I suppose the magic artifacts here haven't exactly been kept safe. I actually think it would be much safer in your hands. I ask that you please return it after.
Absolutely.
After
I have no interest in this belonging to me, only in it belonging to the elves. Also, I'm going to make a cute little chin strap, so it definitely stays on my
Oh,
head.
that's smart.
Yeah.
See that you do.
Also, is it cool if I modify it by adding a
Yeah.
chin strap?
Lucanus goes, tell her it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I suppose, yes, okay, fine. You can put a chin strap on it.
I whisper to Moonshine, I'll help you customize it.
Thank you so
Got
much.
some ideas.
I want to keep the brim stiff, though.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Keep the sun out of your eyes.
Yeah. And I'm
You
going to leave the tags on.
You see Lucanus folds his arms and looks at the map and goes, I would be able to teleport someone or a party if we needed to get down to Osmodia or Iron Deep or Frostwind. And you see Meemaw speaks up and she goes, if you could get me down near Hillhome, we could warn the halflings down there. I could wild shape and sneak around Osmodia, see what's going on, get some info on what's going on there, make sure we're not in immediate danger.
Okay, yeah.
I'll go where we're sent, but I would love to know that Hillhome will be safe.
You see Meemaw puts her hand on your shoulder and she goes, Youngin, I promise you, not a hair on any of those halflings is going to be hurt.
Even the pebble pots?
Well,
I mean, yeah,
don't-
you're gonna
you
need like
know.
a priority list for sure, but like do
Right,
your
yeah.
best.
I'm
I
just
trust
saying,
you.
if harm comes to the pebble pots, it might be for the good of the halfling folk.
Yeah,
I
I'm
could
gonna-
see the pebble pots using human shields.
right.
These are hard times.
I'm going to say not a hair hurt on anybody. Maybe a few pebble pot hairs are hurt, but not outright killed.
Pebble pots aside, I want someone to make me the same promise for Iron Deep. There's good dwarfins there.
Yeah.
You see Ulfgar raises his axe, points it at you, Hard One, and goes, Iron Deep is my home. I can rally the troops there and make sure that the Chosen don't get in, and if the Jubilix shows up in the mountains, I'll be there to fight it.
Indubitably.
And tell them
Indubitably, sir.
dwarfins I got a hot pot of cash for them at the end of all this.
Oh yeah. Illegal vampire gold.
Yeah.
Well,
Platinum.
I hope the Dwarfins aren't out fighting in the mountains, but I wouldn't put it past the people who run the Dwarfinage.
No, there's some fuckers. And they got some wily dwarfins too.
I know one of them grown up.
Hardwin sheds a tear. Indubitably.
I just want to say though, like Bev, if you, and obviously Hard One you as well, but Bev, if you want to go to Hillhome, that is perfectly within your right.
I think we're long past doing what we want to do. Now is the time to do what we need to do.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly understand that, but I hold myself to that standard, but I don't hold you to that standard.
Why do you think I hold myself to that standard? Who do you think taught me?
Stop. I shove a little hero's feast in his mouth.
So much of it falls in the pool.
Oh my God.
I ate the chunks
so
from the
sorry.
pool. I'm just going to let those home fries go to waste. They're a little wet. That's fine.
Yeah, they're good when they're soggy.
You see Alanis goes, I could join Ulfgar in Iron Deep if what is... Indubitably.
Yeah, We all give little thumbs up behind Alanis' back.
An excellent strategy, ma'am.
I nudge Ulfgar.
You absolutely don't need to talk like that, Ulfgar. It's cool.
This just comes natural to him.
It's just normal. It's what I do. But if any part of what we know about the Tarask is true, then my magic might not be much of an effect against it. And if the Chosen want to try to sneak in through the mountains, I can make it rain boulders on them.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, I am also magical. I might not have much to offer to the Tarask.
But your magic comes from the land. I feel like you could...
Yeah, that's right. I can make the fucking earth angry at it.
Yeah.
You see Meemaw starts to get pumped. We can make
Yeah.
the earth angry, girl.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
We're
I'm
nasty.
gonna get
We're
them
nasty.
them trees gonna be so nasty.
Get
Them
them
rocks
trees
gonna be so
nasty.
mean.
Yeah.
Tree spanking.
You
Yeah.
dirty druid. Damn.
That's right.
Go dirty on this dino.
Yeah, you never met a dirty spellcaster.
And you see Meemaw goes,
Right.
and I can get a message out to Cobb. I know he's out in the Iron Deep Mountains.
It's like ships in the night. We just keep missing Cobb.
I can have him bring a team to the city in case anything happens there while the troops are out.
All
He's
right.
going to have some tales to tell.
Yeah, he really is. that open mic night is going to be like a 4-hour event.
Oh, it's going to be a
one-man
full
show, baby.
HBO special.
All right, so I guess that means that we are headed for this dinosaur.
You'll be the team that helps Frostwind fight the Tarask.
Okay. That one thing, we're here in Gladeholm. May we borrow a champion
The
from
team could get a
Gladeholm?
little bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a hero's feast left over, and I know someone who might be able to really bring that hero's appetite.
Yeah, you see Erdan turns to you and he goes, yes, anything. We'd love to help you in any way that we can.
We want Mavericks.
Yeah, we've got half of a foot-long sub with his name on it.
You see Lucanus puts his hand on his chin and looks thoughtful and goes, well, today should be his first day of class.
So he's probably still in his room, right?
Well, he's teaching the class now. He's the new sorcery professor.
Yeah, but he's probably still asleep, hasn't he?
Perhaps he could be still asleep. If you go to the university, we'll send a message to set you up with the thinking cap, and you can speak with Mavericks and see if he'll join you.
Okay.
All right?
How does that sit with y'all?
Oh, let's go find that unschooled teacher.
Yeah. All right, let's beat feet.
Wait, before we head out, I have one last thing I need to do.
Okay.
I rush over to Ulfgar real quick, and I fish my orb of recording out of my bag and say, if you see Erlen, just give him this. Hopefully, I'll be able to explain what's on it later, but if not, I just want him to have something from me.
Indubitably. I totally understand how this thing works.
Indubitably, sir.
Yes. Indeed.
Yes,
I shall take this technology with me.
Ah, indeed. Yes,
hand it-
circuitry of the highest regard.
Yes. I will deliver it to Erlen if I see him.
And Ulfgar, if there's someone that you care about, and they care about you, don't let that slip away.
See, Ulfgar gives a little side eye to Alanis and then looks at you and goes, I don't know what you're talking about, but cool.
Hardwood nods behind
agree.
Beverly. Zips his lips.
Quite verily, sir.
I send Handy Andy to kind of like brush down Ulfgar's hair and kind of like primp him for his long travels with Alanis.
They're going on a business trip.
Yeah, stealthily.
He looks really good. Nice. So you guys rush out of the castle and make your way down to the university. You see that as you guys are out amongst the elven warriors and the trainees, you see Pawpaw perks up. Meow.
What is it, boy?
Meow.
Okay, I gotta tell you, Pawpaw, we got business to attend to. You can't just be following every sniff that tickles your nostril the right way. What? You smell bakery? You want to go steal some food table scraps?
You see he gets down out of your bib, and he scrambles away, and you understand him because he's your familiar, but he says, I have a surprise. I'll meet you guys at the university.
Oh.
You have a surprise?
I hope it's more eggs.
All right, y'all. I think Pawpaw's getting us something monogrammed. Let's
Gotta
go.
be that.
Yeah.
New Jersey's.
Yeah.
So you guys run across the long bridge to the university and burst into the doors of a classroom where Mavris, the unschooled, Zach, you may say hello.
Hello.
Mavris, the unschooled, is in the middle of teaching his first class. On the chalkboard, we just see his name written, Mavris.
My God, is he wearing a tie?
Yeah, but like super loosely.
He's wearing it around his head, though.
Awesome.
And there's a bunch of young students in robes in attendance.
All right, you're going to want to take your textbooks, right? And open them to, just kidding, rip them in half.
You see the high elves look amongst each other confused.
Rip your, you have to rip your textbooks in half.
Yes, sir.
What's he doing?
They try to rip them
Do
in
it.
half.
I
They're
go
just
in-
really
give me that one.
They're
Give me that
hard.
one.
We paid a lot for these hands.
Just dig a knife into it.
You dig a knife into it. One guy goes,
Any
"That-
textbooks you have, rip in half. Not just for this class.
He's turning education on its head.
I love this. This is so anti-establishment. Mavris, what is up?
Oh, thank God.
I walk down an aisle ripping every kid's school book in half.
Thank you.
Yeah, I find a high elf who was trying to avoid doing it, and I rip it for him and throw it on his desk.
cost me so much money.
Hey, your first lesson is learning how to use the min spell. Hey-o! I jump up on a desk.
And then forget it.
Whoa.
Oh, God. I was halfway through a lesson where I got to be honest, I was wearing this tie at the beginning of the class. I started sweating, full flop sweat, because I felt the true panic of someone who realized they made a huge mistake.
You seem really nervous for someone who's acting so cool.
Oh, it's, sometimes you have to just like fake it till you make it. And
Right.
thank God. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
hey.
This is perfect. We came here thinking we were going to have to talk you out of being a teacher to
What?
come
Are
join
you kidding
us.
me?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, class? Your homework? Write this down.
Yes, sir.
Didn't you? Wait, all of their pencils are broken.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, remember this. Don't write it down. Find a truly perfect leaf and surf that bad boy out into the middle of the lake and never come back to school.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
I give him a help action.
23.
23. Yeah, you see like 80% of the class starts cheering and runs out in the hall. And you see a couple others just kind of slowly gather their books.
You have a really good rating on Rate My Professor.
Wow.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Straight up Dead Wizard Society.
I think I've made a huge mistake. What were you guys doing?
Well, okay, here's the deal. We are going on a very dangerous adventure, and we
yes.
thought that maybe we could convince you to risk your life and everything that means anything to you for our cause.
And you don't have to be a teacher for a little while.
I'm in.
All right.
Okay, again, I mean, I had a whole spiel, but,
Do
we
you,
don't...
well, I mean, you can tell me the bullet points on the way, but I'm in.
Kind of just general heroics, the greater good, stuff
Okay.
about that. Think about that a couple times.
Yeah, okay.
Generally risking oneself for the future of Bohemia.
We're also going to beat up a dinosaur.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
in.
dinosaur.
You guys see as you're talking to Mavris, suddenly you had kicked open the doors to go in and talk to him, and then they had closed. You see Papa scrambles in from under the door, panting.
I give him his inhaler.
He takes his inhaler, and a moment later, Apple Scrumper strides in.
What? Oi, oi, Savaloys.
As I live and breathe. Let the
Lord,
field
look at
spit
that.
up.
How you doing, cuz?
Doing great.
Scrumper.
You look good.
Thank you, thank you. It's nice hearing it.
Hey, hey guys, apple for the teacher, right?
Oh, I don't know what that means, but it's
Did you
got
bring a
my
leaf?
name in it.
Did you already find your leaf?
Are you a student here?
I didn't, but I do carry this perfect leaf with me everywhere I go.
Wow. So
Holy shit.
symmetrical.
That's
So
incredible.
isn't it good?
I've never seen a leaf quite like that. You get an A.
I don't know
Are
what
you
that
enrolled?
means. No, I can't read.
Oh, it's gonna piss off all those elves. The other elves.
Oh, all right. No, I'm in then. I'm in. Whatever it is,
Honestly,
I'm not pissing off them elves.
I've started reading, and it is overrated.
Oh, really?
It's a great, it's a nice tool for acquiring some information, but the information is all super biased.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like that. I just like the truth, innit?
Yeah,
I'm
right?
a very truthful person, as I'm sure you all know.
Yeah, I know. I remember we found that bounty and you split it with us 50-50.
Yeah.
50, and I didn't even want to. You insisted 50-50. I was not going to take it.
Honest as the day is long. That's why we like you.
Absolutely.
Till the end.
You know, honest people seem to talk about how honest they are for a long time. That's what I
I've heard
understand.
that too. I've heard that. I've seen it. I've not read it.
I have no reason to not believe you.
Scrumper, what are you up to these days? You got a free afternoon or 5?
Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to be training these elves, but mostly I just have them climbing trees and then mudboarding. They can do that on their own.
You got
What?
mudboarding?
Yeah, get their leg strength up, get their
Yeah.
lower torsos up.
That's right.
Sounds
That's
about
how you
right
do
to
it,
me,
innit?
honestly.
Yeah.
Right?
Leg strength and torso. It's all legs and core.
Yeah, anyway, they're not super happy with me because I have destroyed a lot of lawns. But at
Oh,
what
with all the
price
mud.
strength? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Scrumper, we are going on a dangerous mission.
I'm in.
Okay, again, wow, this is
way
so
easier,
easy.
yeah.
I thought, wow, yeah,
Maverick's is
great.
doing that thing where you like hang in the door waiting for people.
Yeah, just
Okay.
bullet points. It's like a siege monster thing, heading for the walls
Yeah,
of
no, great,
Frostwind.
all right. Yeah, no, sure.
Again, you're
Cool,
in. Okay,
you guys
okay,
are
just
in.
Easy.
can I real quick, just again, Your life is in danger, at risk, total risk. You might die.
We're all probably
sure.
going to die.
No,
Okay.
right.
All right,
gonna
then.
die.
Good, yeah. All right.
Real quick, I'm gonna pop open this Tupperware, have a hero's feast.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
get some of
I
this.
haven't
Yeah.
had one of these in a little while.
Yeah. You have
I've
never
never had
had
one of these.
You have never had a wetter burrito.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're leftovers, but I think they're still potent.
Leftovers, in my opinion, are often better than firstovers.
I agree. You're right. So Murph, does this actually do an extra D12 of maximum
It just
hit
does the
points?
regular amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so what do we get?
Everyone gets 12 hit points, 12 extra hit points for the next
wow.
24 hours. You're immune to poison and being frightened, and you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage. And it lasts for 24 hours.
You'd think a wet burrito in Tupperware wouldn't be that great, but this is amazing.
Yeah.
The tortillas fall into pieces, but it's kind of flavorful in a way
Yeah.
that, like, it's not necessarily.
Just tilt it to your lips and drink the Tupperware. You
I'm
don't
doing.
really
That's
need,
what I'm doing.
You need to get all that goop
Slurp
up.
it
Yeah.
up.
Doesn't work unless you drink it all.
I'm licking it.
You guys see that after a bit, Alanis appears in the room with you guys, and she's holding the thinking cap. She hands it to you, Moonshine. I was able to secure this for you.
Thank you. But also, of course, Alanis, you could use it. I don't know what your relationship to this item of clothing is. I
don't want
kind
to
of
brag,
special.
but I already have +5 to intelligence, so
Oh, that's really
takes a huge
cool.
rip.
Yeah, that's
What were
that's
we
really
talking
cool.
about?
I'm a +0, so let me get that hat.
Right on.
Are you a teacher?
Sort of, not here specifically, but just like out in the world, I teach people stuff.
I fucking love your style.
Thanks. I like your vibe too.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
Is Ulfgar here? Is he witnessing this?
Ulfgar is not here.
Everyone's eyes are darting back.
Yeah, I'm looking at it being kind of like, I mean, we better go.
No idea what's going on, but let's go.
I don't either. Hi, I'm Apple. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alanis.
Oh, Apple, this is a very powerful sorceress wizard. This is one of the greatest mud borders in all of Bohemia.
No, stop. I'm just a semi-professional, innit? I mean, there aren't professional mud borders, so I'm as professional as they get.
If
but-
you cared, you'd be professional, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I do it for the love of the craft, not for money.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to.
Anyway, if you got a hit of that, I would take it.
Yeah, she hands you a joint.
Sick.
It should wear off by the time we get there. That should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, all your attacks with disadvantage.
so Alanis, I believe Lucanus was maybe talking about helping teleport us, or Erdan was
I
talking
can
about...
I can teleport you guys there,
Okay,
and then
great.
I'll meet all those guys in Iron Deep.
Teams assembled. Let's go fuck with the dinosaur, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I guess I'm gonna put the thinking cap on right now.
Sweet.
Do I have to like do any saves or anything, or am I like friends with it at this point?
You have you've already used it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cover it in glitter and like mushroom drawings to make it look a little more stylish.
I want to like kind of like scrunch it forward a bit so it looks kind of like a J-Lo 90s hat.
You look cool.
Thank you.
At first, I was like, no, she can't pull it off, but she put it on, and I was like, she can pull it off.
Oh, Apple, I forgot to tell you, ever since I met you, something came over me, and I do like a real quick rage just so she sees it in my eyes.
That is amazing.
Yeah, you kind of inspired me.
That's lush.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, let's go.
Let's get it.
All right, let's do it. She puts her arms around you guys, and you guys teleport to Frostwind. You guys arrive atop the city wall, this massive 300-foot tall structure made of magically infused iron and covered in ice. You see Alanis salutes you guys. All right, I'm going to go back to Gladeholm, grab Ulfgar, head on off to Iron Deep. Be safe.
Can you magic us up some coats real quick?
I'm wearing a tank top.
Alanis.
I'm fine in the cold. I don't feel it.
Weirdly enough, I forgot the spell for making clothes.
I mean, you know
that-
so many.
Yeah, that's weird.
You know,
Huh.
What is it? I mean,
Should just be a simple like cantrip or something.
Yeah, produce
I don't know.
clothes.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you forget like the simple things.
let me see if
I guess I could just create food and water and cover you in meat.
I have an extra cut off sweatshirt. It could work. It's not going to keep
Balnor
your
goes,
navel
I run hot if you want just like my coat.
Yeah, I'll take your coat.
He gives you Balnor's coat. It's like a belly shirt.
Balnor, do you have like a performance vest in there that I could borrow maybe?
Yeah, I got a North Face.
Okay, great. I zip that up.
You zip up your North Face.
I guess I'll switch into my my scrumper jersey, but it's like a hockey jersey, so
Okay.
it's warm, or like a permafrost puck jersey.
It does get a bit frosty during the winter, but
Yeah.
that's when the best mud is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like something you would buy at Zoomies. It's like a hoodie jacket.
Yeah.
You see Alanis disappears. And you guys are in Frostwind atop this city wall. It is sunset here. The weather is strangely peaceful. The sun is setting and the snow falls down in big, fluffy flakes. This is in great juxtaposition to the chaos around you. You see soldiers manning the wall, mounting giant crossbows and ballistas. Some of them are rappelling down, joining teams at the bottom. You see the dwarves down here, like on the surface, look like ants, except for these big iron golems that are these huge iron dwarves created to fight giants outside the wall.
Tight.
There are thousands of soldiers here. You see that they are setting up traps. There is a long spiked rack that they bury in the snow in front of the first line of soldiers so that when, monsters show up, it can fly up and stab into them. You see winter wolves, these dwarven rangers with their wolf familiars, prepare their ranks for battle. In the distance, in the wilds of the frigid north, you see through the fog that the winter wolf scout towers have all their signal fires lit, which are normally reserved for when they would see giants. There is so much activity and nervous energy here and just people yelling to each other that nobody even acknowledges you. People are just happy that there's other people there, that there's more warm bodies. You see one guy holding a bunch of cannonballs, like boxes of cannonballs, trying to get over to a cannon. Hey, buddy, you help me with this, right?
Toss me
You're part of the
those
team.
balls, brother.
Hands you a box of cannonballs.
Maybe just take the one box hard one.
Up, I'm fine.
I'll take 3 boxes, please.
Stack a fourth one on here.
I think they should all supervise. I think they should go over here and then probably one right here.
You're like a commander?
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead and give me a deception check, Mavericks.
12.
12. You're not a fucking commander, man.
Oh, whatever.
Give these recruits their cannonballs.
The air is tense.
Hands boxes of cannonballs to Scrumper and Hard One. So you guys see there is all this activity around you. Do you guys have anything you want to do, like long before the monster shows
Yes,
up?
I do. Can I ask someone how far away is this monster? Can we see him on the horizon?
I can actually cast Commune with Nature as a ritual, and we can find out exactly where this dinosaur is.
Sweet. What is the language of Commune with Nature?
You instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about the following subjects as they relate to your area. The terrain and bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, undead, influence from other planes of existence, and buildings.
Great.
So actually, maybe it wouldn't work on a dinosaur.
He's an undead.
Oh, great. He's an undead dinosaur. That's so bloody cool.
Yeah. Don't get too excited about him, though. 'Cause
No,
we
I
do
know.
have to tell
So I
him,
would like to know about the dinosaur. I would like to know about bodies of water, and I would like to know about minerals. I get 3 things, Murph.
Minerals, they're cool. Sometimes they're salt, and sometimes they're crystals.
There's a treasure trove of gems and crystals inside the mountains, deep in the frigid north.
All right.
You don't sense anything peculiar about the water, but you do sense that the big monster, the Tarask, is about 3 miles away, is getting close.
All right.
And it seems to be moving slowly, or it is sunset. It looks like it's waiting for night.
Do you think we could summon just like a giant moth and let the giant moth fight the dinosaur? Just spitballing, just throwing ideas out.
Yeah, I think that's really good. Let's absolutely do that.
Okay, I ask if anyone has seen a giant moth recently.
Yeah, I saw a pretty big one, man. It was
like hundreds
3
of feet
3
wide?
inches big.
3 inches, okay.
Yeah, it's a big moth, man.
Moonshine, do you have like an enlarging spell?
Hey, kid, carry some cannonballs.
Okay. I take How many cannonballs can I carry?
So many. You guys are so strong.
Yay. I'll carry a box.
Sweet.
I think we should take out the Horn of Valhalla.
Oh, for sure.
And as soon as we see him on the horizon, we'll blow that and get these berserkers.
Wait,
in
have you
on
blown
it.
it?
Oh yeah, ghost pirates come
Yeah,
out.
ghost pirates.
Yeah.
It's sick as hell. I saw it once.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you
Man,
know
I
what?
should have blown it when I had it.
Yeah. Why don't you do the honors whenever we see
Really?
that? Yeah.
I offer like a little handkerchief to wipe off the mouthpiece.
I don't need that. Sharing spit is a field elf tradition.
You know what? You're right. I spit on the mouthpiece.
Thank you. Thank you. The only one who's not rude.
Balnor, spit on the mouthpiece.
Excuse me, I apologize. I spit on the mouthpiece.
I'm not spitting on
I
that.
actually
Okay.
spit on it a while ago.
Oh, thank
A lot,
you. No, I
so-
obviously
Yeah.
exclude you.
Yours was
You
the
know
mother
rules.
spit.
So it's just one dinosaur, right? That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Big
think it's a
dinosaur.
big
Yeah, but how
one.
big can it be? I mean,
You see, while you guys are talking, one of the frost dwarves looks at you guys and he goes, "Just one dinosaur, no, but then all the giants too.
Huh?
what?
What are you
Giants.
talking about?
The weird giants with holes in the eyes. You guys didn't hear about that yet?
Fuck my dick.
No,
gosh.
Linus failed to mention that. Want to
the-
walk me through it? Y'all got a war room here?
Well, we don't know what's going on. We just know that dinosaurs show up, giants show up, everyone walking in tandem towards city. We're all pretty flustered right now and kind of just going by the seat of our pants, as it were.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this snow you got here, do you think I could mudboard on it? I guess we got a bit
If
of
only
time.
there was a word for it.
No.
I think you could mudboard on the snow.
I think I could maybe mudboard on the
surf.
snow. That's it. I'll call it leaf surfing.
What is
You're
snow?
smart. You should be a teacher.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow.
Listen, what is snow except for extremely cold mud?
Exactly.
Is there
Just clean mud, innit?
so it's
The
just
cleanest mud possible.
pretty much a plain where everything is coming. There's no like valley aspects to it, or
So basically, you've got the water on one side to the south, and to the north, there's like a mountain range. So they can only come from east to west. They can only attack from the east, essentially. So everybody is preparing, pointing their crossbows, setting their lines up in this one direction. It's the only direction anybody can come from.
I think Mavris is going to take a step and be like, "Hey guys, things have changed with me since I last saw you. I've gotten a little bit more badass."
No
And,
way. Impossible.
Just being
oh,
a professor?
I guess you could say that. You know, sometimes to learn you have to have wings. And
I don't get the whoa.
out of his back, out of these like two holes in his shirt, two dragon wings pop out.
Wow, you
and,
tattooed the skin in between the bones.
Yeah, there's sort of a tribal tattoo going on in the actual the part that takes. I'll see you later. Mavris will just fly up and just get a lay of the land
Nice.
from like an eagle eye view.
Sweet. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Mavericks, you see in the deep, deep distance, it gets quite foggy out in the frigid north, but you do see heads bobbing and just zombified giants marching towards the city a couple miles away.
So this hollow Gotti has a hollow squatty.
All right, Mavris, I just want to just double check, take a whole look in every direction, and then come back down, and then relay that to everybody.
Sweet. Yeah, you look in every direction. The Tarask would have to be coming from that direction. It's surrounded by mountains on the other side and ocean on the other side. So just one direction for them to attack from.
I feel like I should be out in the front lines. I might corral some of these orphan-looking kids.
I'm useless up here. I'm going with you, Scrumper.
Excellent.
Mavericks, could you fly me out so that I could just land directly on a giant or dinosaur's head?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for the same thing.
I could do we could take turns.
Oh, I can also do that.
What, really?
I get my mudboard out and I do an absolutely sick trick that flies me 70 feet up in the air.
All our friends know how to fly. This rules.
That's badass.
I do have to be back on the floor by the end of my turn, but I can jump very high.
We'll get you there.
Apple just lands so hard. And you know that if you were in her arms, you would die, but she's fine.
Interesting.
I'll just throw you. I'll just jump
Yeah.
up as high as I can and throw you at a dinosaur.
That sounds great. Moonshine, do you want to go with Mavericks and I'll go with Scrumper?
Yeah, whoever can take me out there.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Emily here to talk to you about Aura Frames. Mother's Day is coming up and some of us are looking for a way to shower the maternal figures in our life with love. Well, look no further. Aura Frames are the digital picture frames that bring all your photos and videos together in one gorgeous, high-resolution display. They're super easy to set up. They save you from the struggle of printing and framing your favorite photos, but most importantly, they help you stay connected with family that live far away. That's because you can kind of preload a bunch of pictures onto the frame, but you also get to keep adding pictures, and you can invite the rest of your family to add pictures. The gifts you make mean the most, so this year, turn your family's past into the perfect Mother's Day present with a connected frame from Aura. Right now, Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. Listeners can visit auraframes.com/pawpaw to get up to $30 off on their best-selling frames. That's AURA frames.com/PAWPAW. Plus, listeners can get free shipping with code PAWPAW at checkout. This deal ends on Mother's Day, May 14th, so don't wait. Terms and conditions apply. Goodbye, sweeties.
Hey there, Nadpoles. This episode is brought to you by Rocket Money. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost, folks? Well, most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, but the actual total is closer to around $200. Holy hell. If you don't know exactly how much you're spending every month, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills all in one place. Over 80% of people have subscriptions that they forgot about, and chances are you're one of them. Like that Stars app just to watch that one show, or that free gaming trial you never actually used. Well, Rocket Money will quickly and easily find your subscriptions for you, and for any you don't want to pay for anymore, just hit cancel and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. It's that easy. Rocket Money also helps you manage all your finances in one place and automatically categorizes your expenses so you can easily track your budget in real time and also get alerted if anything looks a little funky. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. Wow. So stop throwing your money away, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. That is rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. One more time for you, rocketmoney.com/pawpaw. Thank you.
Before we go, though, I do want to do a quick inspiring speech.
Sweet.
To give everyone a little extra HP.
I take an E.
How many people can you affect with that?
I have to look it up. It's a good amount. So I think it's like everyone in our party and then maybe a couple of the dwarves on the wall, too.
I call over the guy with the horn.
Hey, what's going on over here? You saying something inspiring, or?
I do like a straight up Aragorn, like walking up and down the rampart sort of thing. I like check people's helmets and be like, this will hold.
I'm 49 years old, kid.
I take their sword, like, it's a good sword.
Who the hell are you?
Fight with pride.
Duh.
And then I say to all of them, like, if you fight well, if you fuck, if you love, if you eat a rat, you will make it through this. This I guarantee you. Now, Frostwind, to arms!
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Cool.
Did Beverly tell those
Or
guys
a performance
to fuck?
check.
If y'all don't
I'll,
fuck because of like a personal choice, I bet you can also do a great job
I'll
too.
pick Beverly up as he's talking to give him the help action.
Sweet.
All right.
Give him a boost.
23.
You see a bunch of the soldiers just raise their weapons up. We're gonna win and then we're gonna fuck!
Finally. I mean, again.
What'd you say, Hardwine?
Again, I said.
For the
Are we
35th
partying?
time.
What is this?
Oh, we're definitely gonna party.
Is everybody going down on the front lines?
I guess maybe, yeah, I want to go down on the front lines. You don't have to worry about dropping me off on him just yet, though.
I want to stay on the
Thank you.
wall, and then I'll move to react once we know more.
Okay.
I should have brought Rin.
Well, then I guess I'll blow the horn now. Then the berserkers come out for an hour.
Sweet. You
I'll
see.
play the horn.
Oh yeah, right. Yes, of course.
Pirate ghost zombies. To me.
Apple blows.
inspiring.
Apple blows the horn.
Thank you.
You see
They're the best.
Frost Dwarf pirates show up.
What?
Hey, we're here to plunder the bad guys.
God, that was a long pause.
Yeah, sorry. We're not the best pirates. It's too cold out here. Not that many people come. Not a lot of plundering. So one day, we decided to kind of come in and just raid the docks. Iron dwarves
Hey,
killed us.
tell us the story later, you know?
Perhaps. Everyone's already dead.
Hey.
So everybody gets down on the front lines. You guys see that King Cyrus Caldane is here, leading squads of troops, giving inspiring speeches and whatnot. Eventually, the sun sets.
I'm also going to cast Goodberry and give everyone a Goodberry.
Great.
Oh, that's a token of good luck if ever.
I completely. Speaking of Goodberry, Cooter came along with you guys. Did you guys want Cooter to come?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Cooter's there. Yeah, I can.
Cooter, he's a crick elf, and he's going to be passing out. He's going to be kind of like when you go on a marathon and someone's handing out Gatorade. He's going to be like that, but with healing potions.
Yeah. How's your?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm in way over my head, so I'm just going to run around.
Do you have a supply of bananas to hand out in case we get cramps?
Should I have brought bananas?
You're good, man.
You'll be fine.
All right.
You'll be
No,
fine.
you're just the juice boy.
Right. That makes sense.
Cooter, after this, we're going to go surfing, okay?
All right.
Or mudboarding.
I really hope so. So you guys hear horns go off, signaling the enemy approaching. Then the dwarven war drums begin to beat.
They stir my heart.
Dum, dum, dum. With each beat of the drum, you feel the earth shaking, like these little earthquakes. And then you start to notice that the quakes aren't quite syncing up with the drums. And then the quakes become more violent. You see the soldiers near you look around nervously. It's strangely quiet. There's kind of no talk amongst anybody. You see the mist of the cold breath coming out of their mouths. And then you see the enemy approaching. There are lines, hundreds of undead giants with hollowed out eyes. They trudge forward with unnatural gaits. Some of them have broken ankles. Others are missing body parts and drag themselves along. You hear a roar that shakes the earth and shakes the wall behind you. You see big chunks of ice breaking off the wall and sliding down. You have to cover your ears and take a wide stance to keep your balance. And then you see it, the Tarask, this humongous siege monster with a thick, shiny carapace and huge horns, a terrifying maw, and a long tail with huge spikes on the end of it. You see that its eye sockets are empty, save for black smoke and the red, fiery eyes of Akarat. You and everyone around you jolt with this unnatural fear. There is a panic within you that is, it's not logical. It is just purely a survival instinct. It's fight or flight, and you want to fly. You want to go.
Well, thank God we ate that bloody burrito then, innit?
You guys are immune to being feared. But you guys see, as soon as the Tarask comes into view, the lines start breaking, and you see a bunch of the frost dwarves start running, and the braver ones get out of line with the Tarask and just get into position to fight giants instead. And you see they're just clearing a line for this Tarask, essentially, as it runs straight towards you. Poof, poof, poof. Yeah, I'm gonna fight giants. I think that's our job, is to fight the giants over here. Somebody's got to handle the giants. There are a lot of them, after all.
I blow the horns more. Can we get better ones? I hit it really hard.
No, the ghosts are cool.
Oh, okay.
There are just thousands of the soldiers are like running. The ghosts are with you. We're already
Can
there.
I intimidate these guys into fighting the Trask with us?
Okay, Apple, go ahead and make an opposed intimidation check against the Tarask.
Can I help her on this?
Ooh.
I feel like she's still holding me in her arms, so we're just like shouting at all the dwarves.
Great.
Where are you going? Hey!
Ooh, that is a natural 20, my lad.
Holy shit.
Get back in bloody line, you cowards.
Yeah!
fight this dead dinosaur.
You see a bunch of the dwarves turn to go run. Apple gets in front of them and grabs one by the collar and turns it back around. That one and a bunch of other ones are more scared of Apple than they are of the Tarrasque.
She's a born general.
And turn around to join you guys. So here is how the combat here is going to work with the dwarves helping you. On initiative 20, there's thousands of them. A lot of them are fighting giants, but some of them will be helping you guys fight the Tarrasque. They are going to roll a d10 times 6, and that's how much damage they do every turn, just with like thousands of crossbolts. If the Tarrasque does damage to the dwarves, like kills a bunch of squads, the multiplier will go down. So it'll stop being times 6, it'll be times 5, then times 4, times 3, until they're wiped out. It was supposed to start at 5, but you have rallied a bunch, so now it'll be times 6. So there are
I'm strong.
Yeah.
there are
to
more
rally
dwarves.
some more with the persuasion check?
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to fly over to some others that are running away and say, surely these brave dwarves aren't running away from a dinosaur and some big old goons, right? That's 18.
You see they look up at you and they go, dude, we're not running away. We're going to fight giants. That's what we do with frost dwarves, man.
Okay.
All right, we're cool. I'm not weak. They go and they just like dive into some giants.
I want to put my hand into the snow and the ice and cast Conjure Minor Elementals. And I want to summon, ideally, some kind of ice elemental. Well, I have the stats here that I want, but I don't know if this is one
An
that's
ice
DM.
elemental? Yeah, that's rad. Great.
So 8 ice methods.
Eight little ice methods appear. Hi, Mom.
Hello, my babies.
We're
You see
willing to
that?
die for you.
Yeah.
Goodness, my little nieces and nephews.
Yeah, everyone come in, meet your nieces and nephews before they go fight the big dead dragon.
You're so
or
cute.
dinosaur.
Apple, you pick up quick on the lineage thing.
Yeah, no, it's very important in the field and the crick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great.
Do you want some toffees?
Speaking of family, I've got some daddies to call. No, wake up my dwarf daddies from their hammer.
We're home, where it's cold as hell and sucks ass.
But we're gonna earn that hot tub tonight, boys.
Oh, yeah, that is the best hot tub. An earned one.
I will go ahead and cast Vow of Enmity on the Tarrasque.
Sweet, yeah, you can see it.
Yep.
Great.
Great. And I would like to click my boots of speed and get super whizzy.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'll go into beast mode.
Right on.
Because I got my thing, so I can do 2 concentration spells.
Oh man, the camera's just
wow.
panning down all of us as we get prepped. It looks so good.
So I'm
Papa-
going into beast mode. I'm symbiotic, but I'm also doing extra damage and calling up my little ice babies.
And Papa turns into the fungal form.
Yeah.
Mavericks takes out 2 Bud Heavies and runs up to Balnor and says, shotgun this with me.
All right. Balnor pounds it.
1, 2, 3.
You guys see the Tarrasque takes off, heading towards the wall, straight towards you guys. You guys are in between it and the wall. You guys see the giants run in front of it and next to it. The dwarves pull the trap. The spiked rack comes up and stabs a bunch of the giants. You see a bunch of them are caught, but a bunch of other ones just climb over it, and the Tarrasque just bursts through it and keeps coming through. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
11.
10.
22.
14.
16.
Moonshine, that is your turn.
All right. How close are we to this dinosaur?
50 feet away.
All right. Well, first off, I'm sending my minor elementals, my little ice methods, to go after him.
Sweet.
And they're all going to use their frost breath.
Okay.
So all 8 of them are going to exhale a 15-foot cone of cold air. Each creature in that area must succeed a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or take 2d4 cold damage.
Okay.
So he's got to do 8 dexterity throws.
Oh, they're so colicky.
This is me trying to get whatever resistance out of the way.
Nice.
All right, passes first one. He rolls with advantage on them. Passes second one. Passes third one. Passes fourth one. Passes fifth one. Passes sixth one. Passes seventh one.
Failed one, you bastard.
Passes eighth one.
I guess I kill myself.
We still love you, babies.
Okay, well, even if he passes, he's still going to take half the damage, so I'm going to roll for that.
Okay, roll your d4s. You see these tiny little ice mephits fly up. Mommy, are you proud of us? Breathe their ice breath onto this monster, who does not break its stride.
We're getting ice cream after this.
You're making the ice cream, unfortunately, but we are getting it.
Honestly, I think we can go home. These guys got it.
So he takes half 31.
So it takes 15.
Yeah.
15 damage.
Yeah, and then I guess I don't really know what to do because I was planning on burning his legendary resistances, and I can't fucking do anything on him until he does.
I mean, he's not going to use his legendary resistance against a tiny thing. They have to choose to resist it.
Yeah, well, he still saved them all anyways.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just going to attack him.
Okay. Moonshine
else is
runs
anyone gonna
forward,
fucking
the
do?
first person to go after him.
Nat 20, bitch.
Thank you for attacking.
Already 3 nat 20s tonight.
Good lord.
Eat my fucking ass.
Ass. Suck my ass. Drink it up.
She told you to eat her ass.
I believe she asked him politely.
Excuse me, sir. Will you please eat my ass? Please, sir. Please, sir. Please.
I beg of you to eat my ass.
Please, please suck it up, please, sir. Please.
Eat your ass?
Yes,
You
sir.
want me to eat your ass?
Please, sir.
Okay, I hit him for 40, and then I spores him for 18 more.
So 58 damage.
Yeah, baby.
What kind of damage are you doing for the spores?
The spores, I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna do acid.
Right on. He's not resistant to that.
Okay.
Nice.
And then Pawpaw's gonna attack.
Sweet. Yeah, you guys see these frost dwarves were super nervous. They had this unnatural fear, started to scatter. Apple Scrumper grabs a bunch of them, turns them back around. A bunch of them are ashamed and join their brothers and sisters and the other soldiers and start charging at the Tarrasque with you guys. Moonshine leads the charge, whips out the sword, instantly gets under the carapace, and just explosion of fire as she stabs into it.
Fire.
And then Pawpaw misses.
With good reason.
Slightly
Great job,
anticlimactic.
Pawpaw.
Great. That is the dwarves' turn. The dwarves are just going to, rather than dealing with every single one, you guys just see crossbows and swords and cannon fire from all directions. And every single dwarf together does a big 40 damage.
Okay.
Atta boys.
Mavericks, that is your turn.
Hell yeah. Maverick sees this, and I think it just feels like the goal is to just hit this dude a lot. And so Maverick is going to take flight and start flying to try to get in range of the Tarrasque.
Sweet.
How from the wall, if I was on the
It's a few hundred feet from the wall at this point. It's out on the front lines with all of these guys. But I'll say if your intention was to attack first round was something close up, I'll say that you flew close.
Okay.
Nice.
Maverick is going to fly and keep flying.
'Kay.
While he gets close to the Tarrasque. And let's just get this party started. I'm on fucking sabbatical. And cast 6th-level spell, Sunbeam.
Okay.
Sunbeam is a beam of brilliant light, flashes out from your hand in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw, or on a failed save, a creature takes 6d8 radiant damage and is blinded until your next turn.
Spring break, motherfucker.
On a successful save, it's half as much and isn't blinded. Undead and oozes have disadvantage.
Great. Mavris, go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
5.
Okay. Mavris, you shoot your beam at this Tarrasque. You see it had this shiny carapace. You see as soon as the beam hits it, just carapace shimmers, and it takes no damage.
This is what. Oh, Alanis told us he's immune to magic.
He's immune to
That
That's
was.
what the story said.
I'm
the
going
carapace.
to.
But he did take. He did
You
take.
and me, bro.
Oh, no,
Bash
that
brothers.
wasn't-
Let's bash that piss.
Okay, so this spell lasts for a minute, and every you can create a new line of radiance as your action any turn until the spell ends. So I will just keep the spell going and
Go
fly
ahead and
away.
do an Arcana check.
Arcana, huh?
How good is your Arcana, the unschooled?
I mean, he's a professor, so.
Mr. the Unschooled.
12.
Based on what you just saw happen, you get the sense that if it was something that wasn't a melee spell attack or something that's shot in a direct line, it might be harder for it to reflect it.
Gotcha.
But a melee spell attack can be good.
With a 12, that's all you get. Apple, that is your turn.
Great. I'm gonna go into a rage. And how far away is this bloody dinosaur?
Close enough to you guys. You can run forward.
Great. So I am gonna pick up young Bev,
Kalukale.
and I'm gonna fly up so we're on the back of this dinosaur
Okay.
with its stubby little arms. And I'm gonna attack.
Sweet.
Is it quadruped or?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
16.
16 does not hit.
Great. And then my second attack, the 19.
Does not hit.
Ouch.
Tough.
Well, then I will hang out and ride it like I meant to not.
So you and you,
Still awesome to be on the back.
Pretty cool.
You and Bev-
Classic Scrumper.
you and Bev are
chilling
hanging
out.
on the back of the Tarrasque. Guys, go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws to stay
Great.
on.
I have advantage on dexterity saving.
You can add +4 to that as well.
Oh, fantastic. 27.
Okay.
Shout out to the 2 crew. Haha.
I can grab him.
Not your turn.
Shoot. All right, my dexterity is +3, so that's 5. That's going to be a whopping 9.
Okay. Bev, you are
A whopping
flung-
no. Let's just all act like it's a big number. 9. You got 9.
Yep, that's
You're
right.
so for a
Nice.
tiny little lad. I think 9 is very high.
How did you get 9?
Are you sure you rolled the right die?
I add a lot of stuff to it.
This Tarrasque flings Beverly off. Apple, you are hanging on rodeo style. Bev, you fall prone near the Tarrasque. The Tarrasque is going to...
Can I use Featherfall as a reaction?
Yeah.
Cool. So I land on my feet.
Okay, yeah. I'll allow
Great.
you to, if you use your reaction, you can land on your feet. It's going to make a bite attack against Bev. That is a 29 to hit.
Here we go.
34 damage. You guys see it bites into Bev and holds him down, grappling him with his mouth. Then is going to take a claw attack. That's 26 to hit. 28 damage on the first claw attack. Makes a second claw attack. 25 damage, Bev.
Okay.
Makes an attack with its horns as it just rams into you and drives you into the ground. That is a 31 to hit. 32 damage, Bev. And then I'm going to say if it's got you with its mouth, it's going to turn around and swing its tail at Moonshine. It's a little wacky for it to hit you with a tail.
Thank you.
That is 28 to hit Moonshine.
Misses.
Moonshine, you take 26 damage and you are knocked prone. Just whips you in the stomach. You fly back, land on your back.
So I failed a concentration check. So the one that I put on my hat stays, but I'm gonna dismiss the minor elementals because they would have to recharge their breath weapon,
Great.
which I'm not gonna wait.
They're
around
gone. They
for
just...
that. Yep, you served me well.
They
Really
disappear.
impressive.
Ice cream next time.
Go to your room.
That is Hard One's turn.
Okay, I'm on sabbatical too. Let's fuck this thing up.
School's out.
School's out.
You also see that this thing is trying to eat Beverly, like swallow him.
All right, sweet. So can I go and smash my hammer into its mouth to try to let Beverly scurry away?
Yes. You can either do a regular weapon attack and do your damage when you hit, or you can do an attack to basically like shove Bev out of the way or put your hammer in its mouth and block it, but you got to pick one. You wouldn't do damage in that.
Got it. I'll do. I'll put the hammer in its mouth to
Sweet.
let Bev get out of there.
Right on. Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
26.
That hits. You successfully put your hammer in its mouth. Bev, you find like a split second to roll out of the way. You cannot be chomped. That is Hard One. You can take your other attacks.
Thank Pelor you were on sabbatical.
Okay, so I'm done picking this thing's teeth with the hammer, and I'm just going to try to hit it in the face.
Great.
23 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh my god.
What?
Wait, what did you hit?
23 didn't hit.
What?
Impossible.
I had my damage dice in my hand. I was pretty damn confident.
Balnor does the Dragon Ball Z thing. Impossible.
I'll take the third attack. You know what? That was also not going to work, but I will... Oh, wait. I'm going to let my dwarf daddies...
Yeah. He'll do a saving throw. Totally fails.
12 damage.
Sweet.
And I'm going to action surge so I can keep on beating him up.
Right on.
Damn, none of those are going to hit. It was
Yikes.
2 22s and a 14.
So hard one. At the end of your turn, it is going to take a legendary action, and it is going to take a claw attack against you. Takes a swing at you. That is a 25 to hit.
As a reaction, can I call my shield?
Yes, you can use your dwarf daddies. You have the magic initiate feat.
Yes.
A shield pops up.
I pound my hammer against my chest.
What is your AC now?
26, baby.
Oh, you block it. Balnor once again goes, impossible.
He crushes a
Their power levels.
That is honestly very hot.
Bev, that is your turn.
I'll look at my own amulet then, and then as my action, I will cast haste on Apple Scrumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, now it's happening.
Surf through this cold mud with all your speed and might.
At the end of your turn, going to take another legendary action and take a tail attack against Hard One. 43 to hit.
So I guess even that gets past my shield.
Go ahead and give me
43?
Go ahead and give me. No, I did the math wrong. 39. That is a strength saving throw.
26.
Okay. You do not get knocked prone, but you do take 24 damage. That is Balnor's turn. Balnor's going to try his dang hardest. First swing misses. Second swing misses. Crit on the last swing. He does 19 damage. End of Balnor's turn. Going to take another swing at you, Hard One. 28 to hit.
Can I use my hellish rebuke?
You can, yeah.
All right, cool.
It does have immunity to fire, unfortunately.
I'll just do it because it's going to look cool.
You shoot some fire back at it. You see its carapace reflects. You take 30...
Just letting you dwarfs know I can do that.
Very cool, man. You take 32 damage.
Youch.
Okay, so Apple, the ghosts have never gone. First off, roll 2d4 plus 2 to see how many show up.
That is 8.
Nice.
You got 2 4s?
No, I got 2d4 plus 2, so I got 2
right on.
3s.
From now on, they will attack on your turn, but for now,
Great.
make attacks for them. They need to roll a nat 20 to hit.
Okay. How many? So just 8. I'll roll 8 d20s.
Just roll 8 d20s and
Try to
see if
crit.
you hit.
Nope.
Okay, nobody hits.
But they looked very cool.
Ghosts go up, try to help. And just to be
Kind of
clear,
seems to be their story.
Are they all on their own little snowboards?
Yes. Yeah, they do all have their own little mud boards.
We're surfing pirates.
when the dwarven soldiers hit and do damage, it's like cannon fire, ballistas, and like 30 dudes shooting crossbows. It is like every single person hitting does like a fraction of damage that adds up. That is Moonshine's turn.
I'm gonna get up and I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Grasping Vine.
Okay.
And the creature must succeed a dexterity saving throw or be pulled. So I'm gonna create it like 30 feet away, and so the vine will grasp at him and try and pull him away.
He'll do a dex save.
Do I also have to do a dex save as I'm on his back?
No, you'll just decide to bail or stay.
Great. I'll stay.
That is only a 16.
Only a 16. I'm 20.
Okay.
So that's a fail.
So he just gets pulled 30 feet?
He gets pulled 20 feet toward the vine.
Sweet. You see him get pulled back?
He's just gonna fucking let it happen?
Why would he not?
Fucking piece of shit! I can't do anything until your fucking resistances are gone. I just... Pop, I'll give you
Go into a
fucking help
rage, my
action.
sister.
I can't end cast spells.
Oh, you're right. With the hat.
Yeah,
Oh,
with the
maybe
hat,
not
but
the
I have
hat.
other spells.
Get Papa
going.
to do an Arcana check to see what the fuck is up with his carapace.
I think I'd rather take the help action on it
yeah, for
hitting
sure.
him. I'm just gonna run and try to hit him.
Sweet.
Does a 29 hit?
It does.
All right.
First hit of the day.
He's been hit a bunch of times.
A 16 and I spores him for 18. 34.
Can you do an Arcana check on it with your intelligence?
Sure, yeah. Can I do... Oh, do I have a bonus to my intelligence while I have this thing on?
Yeah, +5.
All right. I'll do an Arcana check. 20. Not nat. Dirty 20.
It is a reflective carapace. Anything you shoot at it magically is not going to work.
Is there a weakness point in it?
No.
Is there a zipper on it? I can unzip it.
What about if I cut a hole in it?
Yes, if you cut a hole in his body and kill him, then spells will work.
Oh, but what if I just cut a light hole in it and then
Yeah.
just zap him in that hole?
That is the dwarf's turn.
Murph, what other shenanigans can we ask you?
Okay, they're
Forgot
gonna.
to ask if it has a soft underbelly.
Does it have a soft underbelly?
No, it's a really hard underbelly. The dwarves did really bad. They only did 10 damage this round. That is Maverick's turn.
Fuck.
No.
You come down here. I have an axe you can borrow.
That would be very sick. I'm going to cast Fly on Hard One.
Right on.
Oh, shit. Scrumper, I can jump too.
Oh no!
Join me in the sky.
Join me in the sky!
We're scrumping and jumping.
Oh, I'm going to cast it at a 4th level, and I'm going to hit Bev with it,
What?
too.
Thank you.
That is Apple's turn.
Who am I to do anything but attack this giant creature that I'm on?
Sweet. Yeah, you're still up on it. You haven't, on its turn, it's going to try to buck you every time, but you're
Great.
still on it right now.
That's fine with me. 2 23s. 23 doesn't hit, right?
23 does not hit, no.
And I got a 28.
28 does hit.
28 hits.
Nice.
All right.
So that's just 22 to hit. 22 damage, sorry. Balnor, you want to get up here?
No.
Are you sure?
Maybe I saw what happened to Bev. He almost died.
All right.
I'm not very dexterous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just keep on hanging out up here then, shall I?
Apple, go ahead and make attacks for your berserkers.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We're still here. We're strong.
May your
You
tricks be
know.
sick.
You can do crit.
No, I rolled 3 19s.
Brutal. Truly brutal. They do not hit. That is the Tarask's turn. At the beginning of the Tarask's turn, Apple, go ahead and do a dexterity saving throw.
I'm outside of your thing now, aren't
Yeah,
I?
you're on the dinosaur.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I got an 18.
18 passes.
Great.
You can stay on it. Okay. This Tarask is, it's not near dead, but you guys have done a decent amount of damage to it, and it is trying to focus up. Of the people who are currently on the ground, Hard One, Moonshine, and Bev, go ahead and give me pure luck checks. Oh, Balnor too.
3.
Balnor got a 3 as well. Roll off.
No need.
No need.
2.
2. Shout out to the
18.
2 crew.
Second 2.
Okay. This thing is going to charge forward at Bev.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
This is some bullshit.
Okay.
As a halfling, I'm nimble and also stealthy around large creatures. Does that help me at all?
No, not in it. You would need to take like a hide action
Okay,
or
cool.
something.
Gotcha.
So this thing charges forward at Bev. First thing it's going to do is tail attack. That is a 29 to hit,
Hits.
25 damage, and then I need a strength saving throw from you.
Okay. This Akarat guy really hates teens. He loves beating up teens.
Disgusting. You're not a bloody chaperone. Get out the teen zone.
Bulging Akarat eye coming out of its eye socket looking at Bev.
You're gawking. You're being creepy, man.
Rose, why is this strange man who is inside a dinosaur in a child?
Get out of the teen zone.
Inappropriate.
Get out of the damn teen zone.
Inappropriate.
He's leering at you, man.
You're too big for the teen zone.
Aren't you embarrassed?
Strength check.
Strength saving throw.
That's going to be a 10 plus 4, 14.
You are knocked prone by the
God damn
tail. You fall down. That is a
But you're
30,
flying.
32 to hit. He hasn't had a turn. He hasn't moved.
Oh, yeah.
That is a 32 to hit.
That hits. What's rolling good feel like?
He has a plus 19 to hit, so it's
Yeah.
not really about rolling good.
Not for the
Oh,
save,
wow.
but yeah.
That is-
Even if he rolled a 1, he would hit me.
That is 28 damage.
Okay.
On the horns, takes 1 claw attack. 26 to hit. 30 damage on the first claw attack.
Cool.
Second claw attack, 33 to hit.
Fantastic.
29 damage.
Keep it up, Brian.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And then I'm going to take a bite attack.
Please miss.
I'm so 41 to hit.
That hits. I think I'm going to be down.
It's fucking truly ridiculous. I'm sorry. 33 damage, Bev.
I'm down.
Okay. You guys see Bev goes down.
You got to hit 1,000,000 times.
When he comes to, will he be flying?
I'm flying already. I can feel myself flying.
I'm just floating his body.
Once again, you see this thing is getting ready to devour Bev.
This is why you don't bring dinos in the teen zone.
That is your turn, Hard One.
Sweet. I'm gonna fly into its mouth again.
Okay.
And this, well, I guess not again. This is the first time I've flown. This is the first time I've done this in a while. And I'm gonna stick my, you know what? I'm gonna stick my javelin into its mouth to try to prop it open.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That is 13. I'm gonna use a luck point.
It's worked on that alligator all the way back in Moonstone. This will work again.
27
With the javelin?
with the javelin.
Okay, cool. That hits. You're able to poke into it. You don't do damage, but you stab into it in just enough time to get Bev to roll out of the way.
All right, so then since the javelin is in there with my second attack, can I call lightning onto it?
With your second attack, you want to like split it between two attacks?
Yeah.
I will allow that. Yeah. Okay.
Is he going to take it? If we hit him in the mouth, does he take these kind of things?
This is not a line spell. This is a weapon that is like exploding lightning.
Okay.
How soft is his
So
mouth?
we shouldn't target his mouth.
No, this isn't a video game.
Put a
It's a very
bomb
serious
inside.
I
game.
heard it. Attack his mouth.
14 damage right on his mouth.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack it in the mouth with my hammer.
Sweet.
What if we make a bomb look really yummy?
Then he would certainly eat it.
Okay.
That's only a 21.
That does not hit.
That's right.
Are you flying away or are you staying?
Can I grab Bev?
I will let you do a dex check against it. It doesn't have great dex. See who is able to grab Bev first.
Ooh. That's a nat 1. I'll use another luck point, though. That's a nat 20. Nat 1, actually.
Is this
You're
it?
cursed.
Truly.
Oh my god.
A bad 20.
You haven't had a nat 20 since then?
Hard
It's
one.
really, what a painful way for it to happen, too.
Fumble Beverly
I dropped the boy.
as this thing swings into him with a legendary claw attack. You just set it up for an alley-oop with a nat 1.
Oh, kid.
That is an auto crit. Bev, you take 60 damage, but it's 2 death saving throws. So you see Bev is struck down, hits the snow in an incredibly awkward angle. I will say we have not been rolling for Cooter. Cooter is going to go at the end of every round, and if someone's out, he will try to give them a good berry and help them. But he's going to go at the end of the round. That is Beverly's turn.
Oh, joy.
Cooter cannot get to you yet. You will make 1 death save, and if you fail it, Beverly Togold the Fifth is dead. And that's where we'll end our episode.
Oh, wow.
You know, guys, we gotta cut
Do you
this
have
episode.
a bad Christmas holiday season?
You
What's
know,
going on, man?
You're
ha-
coming in hot, 2020.
Hey, you know, my cat was sick and
January.
I'm feeling spicy.
Is this because of the shit I left in your mailbox, man?
Yeah, it is.
I thought that would be funny.
Murph's
Yeah.
New Year's resolution to
We didn't
break
all leave
hearts
a
and
shit in your
take
mailbox.
names. I did leave a shit in his mailbox.
Oh, you did? So that's
Siobhan
still only
did.
2.
Again, I will point
you-
out his mailbox is my mailbox. So.
Yeah, but we did
But you shit in
specifically
it
write.
And I'm the one who actually collects the
To
mail,
Murph?
so
So it's rude that you're
Kinda
opening
nothing
Murph's
happened to
mail. That's on you.
Yeah, guys, let's shit on each other on our short rest, patreon.com/nadpod. That's NADDPOD. Don't sing yet. Please
Not
don't
a
sing
problem.
yet. I know you don't want to, and that's fine. Siobhan and Zach, you guys got anything to plug? Thank you guys so much for coming on. You'll be on next week, of course.
After you.
Watch Rick and Morty on Adult Swim.
Yeah, baby.
5 more episodes coming out as soon as we stop being lazy.
All right.
Okay.
It's
You
really
just-
hard to write this show, and also we really love naps.
You don't even have to draw. You just do the words. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
no, it's just but the words are really hard because you have to have like a really high IQ to write in the show.
Of course.
I understand. I've been the knee.
Zach, what do you got?
I just want to plug Dimension 20.
Yeah, baby.
We're still doing that.
Oh, yeah.
That's been very fun. And outside of that, that's it. Great.
Yeah.
What about your Twitch channel? You stream?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I stream on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/Zakoyama.
Sweet. Guys, look up
ZAC.
True
Zach
gamer respect.
on Twitch, a true gamer. Guys, follow us on Twitter, at CHMurphisMe, at Caldy's Caldwell, at Emily, at Jake Hurwitz is Jake. Zach, are you just at Zach?
At Zakoyama
At
across all
Zakoyama.
platforms.
Siobhan, what are you?
At Vorny Tom.
And at Vorny Tom for Siobhan. You can tweet about the show using hashtag NADPOD. That's NADDPOD.
We are the youth of the nation. We are the youth of the nation.
It's the end of the show, everybody, and that means we need to shout out our benevolent Council of Elders.
Thank y'all so much.
Starting with Brad D., Dylan B., Danny P., Steelbreaker, and Spencer Caskbrew, a group of elite Frostwind dwarves that Ulfgar sent on an ultra-secret covert mission to buy Alanis a birthday gift.
Cute.
They nearly died in the process, but did manage to secure Alanis a scented candle and some bath bombs.
Whoa.
Mission accomplished.
Beardman Dan, Adam R, Danielle the Dastardly Dame, Alucard, and Michelle O, Apple Scrumper's personal cheerleading squad. They travel with her to every mudboarding competition across Bohemia and are currently imposing disadvantage on a bunch of giants by booing loudly and tossing their beer cans at them.
Haldor Frostback, Multifor, Jordan DJ, Jeffrey S., and Cutter W., a group of Crick Elf brewers who recently invented a Crick water soda called Cricka-Cola. It's not suitable for children or nursing mothers, and if you drink more than 3 a day, you'll die. Naturally, it's already sold out.
Schubert the Mushroom, Elena C., mixologist Michael McD., and Balnor's Boy, a militia of mushroom folk led by Schubert, who poisoned the Chosen's milk supply with their spores. If all goes according to plan, it will be the first time an army has been defeated due to simultaneous diarrhea. Fingers crossed.
Justin I, Jacob C, Elena M, Jostrich, and Dana G, the Tarasque's team of personal shell waxers. It's thanks to this demonic pit crew that the dinosaur shell is now impenetrable to magic, and also why it smells like pina colada air freshener.
Yum! Danielle R, Destin C, Jai G, and Earl and Kathleen L, 4 students who Mavris brought to the Battle of Frostwind on a school field trip. He promised them an A for the semester if they don't die.
Sergio, Salazar, Solomon, Zacharias de Sequani, Michael L, Trele the Crayfe, and Jory S, 4 normal adult humans wearing an extremely long trench coat who are currently on a date with a giant. It's actually going really well. The giant just asked if they wanted to come back to her place, and the humans are not sure how to proceed.
Okay, great. Adam H, Ryan, Aaron G, Jake L, and Zach C, a flock of merfolk druids who use control water to part the water, drowning their merfolk enemies in suffocating air.
Big Buck, Richard X Machina, Sam L, Troy McSee, and Gage M, a team of insurance agents who is dealing with a torrent of incoming calls from customers who originally declined Tarrasque attack coverage but are trying to add it last minute.
Dom R, Josh S, Nicholas C, Austin C, and Kristen P. DFAC, also known as Dairy Farmers Against the Chosen. These noble milkmaids and milkmates have declined to sell their bovine nectar to Theala's army, and that includes yogurt, so don't even ask, Hector.
Mike H, Matthew E, Samuel B, Tilford G, and Okada, a group of Pact of the Tome warlocks who are looking into switching to Pact of the Kindle so they don't have to keep lugging all those heavy books into battle.
Aaron C, TJM the Gnome Barbarian, Trash the Traveler, Bohemia's Fiercest L&D, and Steve A, the Dwargers who started MMA, or Mithril Madness Anonymous. It's a safe space for Dwargers to get together, begin to untangle their complicated relationship with Mithril, and relearn how to have fun without Mithril.
Anime Intellect, Zolo Dolo, Dylan CM, the wannabe DM, and it's Orin, a team of halflings that opened a health food chain called Half Food. The hot food bar is really expensive, but they have kombucha on tap.
Colton B, J, CC Lulu, Aiden RH, and Blitzkrieg Dimitri, Theala's personal bodyguards. She pays them not in milk, but in freaking fertile cows, man.
I'm Hopeless, Timmy R, Alex M, Aaron Sully, and Eric G. 5 Frostwind Knights who bravely stood and faced the Tarask. Unfortunately, they were trampled instantly, but they were brave nonetheless.
Lucas B, Jordan L, Talith X, Mateo C, and Puptoth, a crew of pacifists who are out drinking at a nice restaurant in Frostwind right now, just kind of hoping this whole Armageddon thing blows over. Here's hoping the Tarask eats them if it does manage to get through the wall.
Austin MR, Kaylee Elise, Barnesinator, and McPuck's an elite squad of dwarven wizards who had some really cool spells stocked to use against the monster, only for its carapace to reflect it back at them. They did end up blowing up a shitload of giants, though.
Devin W, Shenoa B, Jared E, Persephone, and Eric McD, the dwarfen band that keeps the war drums beating and the soldiers in line during times of battle. They also do parades and the occasional halftime show.
Reese NS, Eric and Andrea B, Charo Arcadius, and Jay Parker, a group of hilarious elven pranksters who snuck into Gladeholm Castle thinking they were crashing a wedding, only to accidentally walk in on the War Council. They ended up having to pretend they belonged there and nodded along to the whole spiel.
Stephen C, Maxwell C, Mike K, Omri M, and Callum L, construction workers on the Gladeholm Congressional Water Park. It is difficult to build a loop-de-loop water slide during times of war, but damn it, someone has to do it.
Scott D, Nothar the Prodigy Ranger, Mikanji, The Pinch, and Dan Cooter's best buds who he was supposed to go fishing with before he casually decided to just head off to war. They're all standing around with fishing poles right now looking super dejected.
Richard C, Karen T, Curtis S, Michael C, and BJL, Mavericks' students. They have been watching a movie every single class the entire semester. You might think Mavericks is hungover, but this is actually a film class, so it makes sense.
Nikki W, Andrew B, Christopher B, Barris and Ken of the Wizard's Tower, Nicholas P, and Robert F, JV's buds in Moradin's Forge. They actually haven't seen JV since he and Gemma got back from their honeymoon, though, because JV and Gemma have been engaged in a month-long tantric love-making sesh.
Kevin M, Angel B, Raul N, and I Am the Atlas, drummers in Pendergreen's new metal band in the first layer of hell. Yes, the band has 4 drummers, and no, it's still not enough.
Marybelle, the kitty morphing gnome, Esme M, Robert, Jens Christian T, and Joe McG, a group of gnome managers who work at Hugo's firm. Wondering where their colleague has been the last few weeks, actually. It's not like that high-heeled coworker of theirs to miss work without giving everyone a heads up.
Meta Amps, Mr. Hydra, Atticus C, Tom S, and Casimir, the all-knowing. Old Cobb's Bod Squad. This team of svelte trainers helps Cobb get his core firing every day so the V stays vicious and his oblique stay delicious.
Luke H, Jonathan from Crickfield, Kelvin Noodles, Grace G, and Nathaniel P, Mama's advisors. These folks are blissfully bored since Mama is perfect in every way and needs no advice ever because she does everything right. Bend the knee.
Bend
it. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back next week with another episode. In the meantime, you can head on over and listen to our short rest over on the Patreon. That's patreon.com/NADPOD. Thank you to all of our listeners, all of our Patreon subscribers, and of course, our Council of Elders. We'll catch you guys next time.
Goodbye, sweeties.
That was a HeadGum podcast.